Tay K has put himself in a situation where he is not going to be receiving any good news, because this latest piece of information that has been divvied out to the media, given out to the public, it kind of makes it look like his days of being able to go where he want, when he want, is over. Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then.
And my Yeezys, I run across concert floors. They run DMC when they kick to the door. My Yeezys, I even wear it for war, even in the project halls. What?
BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Yeah. So, apparently, look, we got to be smart out here, yo. Like, seriously. All right, so I'm not no hood dude. I'm not no. I grew up in the hood. Don't get this confused. I mean, the hood. Don't get this confused. But I'm not one of these guys, and I've never been one of these guys that want to have fame in the street. That's never really been something that I've been about. I've always been about, oh man, I can't wait for that period of my life come where, you know, I got a wife, kids, going on vacations, doing dope stuff. Now, I've done a couple of these things, not all of them, but a couple of these things, and it needs to be more sustainable. But we have to change this whole mindset that we need to be as gangster as possible at all moments, because that's just a magnet for even more time if you ever do commit a crime. Now, first, shout out to Joe Price, right? Complex. And I believe that I actually stated this before in previous video around the time that Tay K was initially arrested. It could have been before he was actually arrested. It would be a very old video. But it apparently they're using the race as evidence in his murder trial sentencing. So check this out. You know how we have the Treyway case currently, right? I'm not trying to say these two things have anything to do with each other, but I just want to explain something. And you know how we have the Treyway case now, and you have certain individuals that wanted to move their court date because they wanted to have people available to possibly talk in court for them at their sentencing, or they wanted to have letters that could have been written by clergy or somebody, you know, community leaders or whatever the case is, in order for them to be able to get a lighter sentence. So in this particular case, they're going to use this song, The Race, to give Tay K even a worse sentence than he probably was already going to get. Okay, so check this out. This particular article starts off, go check out the article, it's on Complex, it's by Joe Price. The name of it is Tay K's The Race Uses Evidence in Murder Trial Sentencing. The article starts off, Tay K's real name, Tamar Trayvon McIntyre, was found guilty of murder and robbery on July 19th. The rapper is facing between 5 to 99 years in prison and is set to be sentenced as early as Tuesday. Before we go any further, remember, he still has to face, I believe, another murder trial. Like, this guy, man, I mean, we got to do better by our kids. We just got to do better by our kids. Anyway, it goes on to say The Race, his breakthrough song and video, which he released as he was on the run from authorities, has now been entered as evidence in his sentencing, the Fader reports. Now, just so we can be clear, the Fader is reporting that. All right, so check this out, right? They're saying that the jurors, this is just remarkable. They're even saying that the jurors are being given printouts of the lyrics because they forced the person who actually did the music. You idiot. They forced the person who actually did the music to turn over the lyrics and everything regarding the actual song, and the person did it because they're like, well, you know, jail, I don't think I'm gonna be looking too good in them pinstripes. Maybe Yankee pinstripes, not jail ones. Also, it says, to coincide with the video, that's why they get in the printout, prosecutors also show jurors screenshots of Tay K throwing up gang signs and holding guns as evidence. Now, check this out. This is something that I want to just add real quick. I remember when Tay K, when the whole situation first came about, he first started going on a run, all that, and all those video clips of him throwing up gang signs was just popping up everywhere. And I heard a lot of people, especially young kids, talking about he's the best gang sign thrower upper that they had ever seen. Like his gang signing was just, I don't know. It was just the best. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like so I'm pretty sure that there's gonna be a lot of evidence of his gang signing. And not just that, but for somebody to be so prolific at it, for somebody to be so good at it, for somebody to do it so often, that means that it takes practice. So they're just showing, without saying he's a gang member, they're saying he's a gang member. I'm not sure how the laws are down there. I can't remember if this is a federal case or not, but they're showing basically he's a gang member. He is a threat to the community. And then to even make matters even worse for everybody that don't remember, he was out on bail, I believe, bail or bond. That's when he cut his the ankle monitoring or whatever the hell off and ran. And then upon doing that, he made a song about how he's running. Look, I don't know who this is just my opinion. This is just my 100% opinion on this. This is just my opinion right here. I'm pretty sure somebody convinced this young man to do all of this. I'm pretty sure. You know how people get together with idiots get together and they talk about, yo, you know, to be dope. You know, like it was one of those. That's how they made these decisions. You know to be dope, yo. And then they just start talking about like movie stuff that would be in movies. You know what I'm saying? That realistically, if you were in your right state of mind, or if you were able to think clearly, or you had any type of real intellect, or just not stupid, I'm sorry to say that word, but just not being stupid, you'll be like, nah, man. You'll talk about it for a minute, but then be like, nah, man, you messing around, right? That's like what the conversation had to have been like. First of all, just so we could be clear, how long do you think Tay K was going to be able to run? Just so we could be clear. This is a new age. We got telecommunications everywhere. The internet is everywhere. How long do you think anybody is going to be able to run? Anybody who doesn't have the means to leave the country. How long do you think anyone will be able to run? You understand? So that was just foolishness by itself. Then to make an actual song about it, I don't even know how much more foolish that could be. Then, in addition to making a song about it, making a video about it. It reached 44 on the Billboard, and I wouldn't be surprised if the reason why it reached 44 on the Billboard is because the government was pumping it out everywhere to make sure that if somebody saw this young man, they can call the proper authorities and so they can get their hands back on him. He literally made a warning poster for himself. That's what he did. He made a warning poster for himself. I think whoever that engineer or whoever the person was that, you know, did the work on the music and the video and everything, whoever that person is, I wouldn't work with them. You helping send that young man to jail. He already did foolishness and stupidness, and you helping him make wanted posters for himself. This reminds me like when you watch them Western movies and a guy talking about, yeah, you got a wanted poster and the poster's only for like $100 and he's upset because he's like, that should be $500, darn nugget. I'm not sure if that's how they curse back there, but you get my point. This guy was making wanted posters for himself. This is what was going on. Anyway, Yeah, so it seems like we can expect Tay K to, if he doesn't get the maximum, I expect him to get all of the time, just so we could be clear on this. I don't expect them letting Tay K go, because besides all of this stuff that I just mentioned to you, they are also going to have the correction officers come to court and tell the jurors, the people who are going to determine how many years he's going to spend locked up, they're going to have the jurors listen to the correction officers describe how he conducts himself when he was in jail. And don't anybody forget about that photo that he took in the jail cell when he's like on the floor pointing up like he got the two guns pointed at the damn camera, the phone. This kid had no chance. One, he's just, I don't want to insult his intelligence any more than I already have, and basically almost everything that I have said in this video is an insult to his intelligence, whether you realize it or not. I don't really want to insult his intelligence any more than I have intelligence. But I mean, you sneak a phone in the jail, you take a photo on the phone that you obviously want people to see, and then the photo that you take isn't even opposed you standing there with your homies. It's you pantomiming. Should I say pantomiming? What you actually did to get locked up in the first place. That's like if you get caught for robbing a bank and then you're in the photo with a pillowcase with a giant dollar sign on it. Like running like you like Hussein, you know, when they do the Heisman and you running like you got that, you doing the Heisman with a damn a freaking pillowcase over your shoulder with a giant dollar sign on it. Like, what are you doing? I don't understand these guys. I just don't. This is just a new generation. This generation is not for me. I do not understand this want and this need for attention that is so extreme that people want to risk going to jail in order to get that attention of the public, or just, you know, send themselves to jail. Fuck it, I'm going to jail for 100 years, but everybody know who I am. What in the hell? I don't understand this. Anyway, leave it down in the comment section. I want to know what you guys think about this. I just think this is just too much. This is just too much. I don't know what to say. I'm quite honest with you. I mean, I've said a lot in this video, by the way. This is a pretty long one for me, but I don't know what to say. This is just so much buffoonery. It's just too much. This kid is never gonna see another day of free light. He's never gonna breathe another free breath. He isn't. This young man got locked up at 17. He's barely even been with a female. Or, well, if he, you know, prefers men, then, you know, he's not gonna have a problem with that. But he's been locked up. He got locked up at 17. He's barely, I think at 17, 18, whatever, however old he is. He's still young as heck. He's barely been with a woman, and he's about to be locked up for the rest of his life. And you want to know who I blame? I blame him because he's an idiot. But you want to know who else I blame? I blame all of them people, them other young people out there that is promoting this type of behavior. You want to love these rappers, and that guy's dope, and Tay K this and Tay K that. But yo, look where Tay K at. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.